I came to Alvin to interview. They were looking for someone to take on what they call police science. So I was asked, could I put together classes and ultimately an academy. So that fall I started teaching police science classes, which eventually morphed into criminal justice programs. In 1970, I started law school, and I graduated while working for the president, passed the bar. I was looking for a career in the legal system somewhere, but I'd also been working with the board at the president's direction. That was the start of my career in the administration. We had a good faculty, and having worked with them for 5 years as a member of the faculty, I think there was a certain trust that was there between both of us. I tried to initiate something that we hadn't had, and that was an open door policy, that you didn't have to have an appointment. You could come and see me, talk to me about things. I never promised that I could fix it, but we could discuss it and see what we could do. Several of our college counselors, they were having trouble with students transferring to the universities in the sense that some of our basic courses should have transferred in toto, shouldn't have been an issue. In those days, we didn't have the competition between the colleges. We worked together on many projects. So I brought this up at Gulf Coast Regional Conference of the 9 community colleges, I guess the mid to late 80s. And I asked the presidents why we didn't, just among ourselves, have a common course numbering system. Why couldn't we agree on English? Freshman English was 101 and 102 at Alvin, at San Jacinto, and we did among the 9 Gulf Coast community colleges. The dean of instruction at each college, they worked out the logistics of that program. We took that to the Texas Junior College Association in Austin, which is all 50 community colleges, and more that bought into it gave us the idea, why aren't all freshman and sophomore classes at the universities? So we took it to the coordinating board, and it took about 2 years of meetings with them and discussions and so forth, and they agreed to use the junior college or community college common course numbering system, but they would only put our numbering system beside theirs in parentheses. After about 3 or 4 years of implementation, in parentheses, this was working. Transfers were easier. Students were able to tell, I'm taking freshman English at Alvin, it's transferring to the University of Texas as freshman English. Not a problem. So the coordinating board actually approved the common course numbering system that was started in the Gulf Coast among 9 community colleges. So today, no more parentheses. The universities use the same numbering system that community colleges do for academic classes. There were 4 buildings when I came in '69. G was the main classroom, and H was our science building, student center, and the gymnasium. The first college bond election was passed, and that $8 million, believe it or not, built the megastructure that we're in today. It was a tremendous growth spurt for the college. I think we had maybe 1,800 students, and immediately we went to almost 3,000. We were able to expand programs. And the building we're in today was sort of unique in those days because it was 2-story. It had the drama department. It also gave rise to our child care and development program. Joan Rosano, who had a private daycare center for years, she had a unique ability to structure a program that did more than just babysit. It would teach fine motor skills and reading programs at an early age. So that was another success. The next major building was the Law Enforcement Academy and Technical Building. The Transportation Center was built. Next building was the Nolan Ryan Center. Alvin didn't have a community center, so the college had donated the land to Nolan. He built the building, and then he donated the land and the building back to the college. And for many years that served as a community center and certainly a gathering center for the college to have major events for the community. The last building I was involved with on campus was the new Allied Health and Science building. Aside from the sciences, it gave us a sense of the first time the college had theater seating or auditorium seating for classrooms. And that was my last major project here. It was a pretty good ride. I enjoyed my years here. 38 years as president, a total of 45 years in education. It was like coming to a second home. I don't know if you can articulate the feeling of working in a place for that long because you cared about the people, because you knew they cared about you. They cared about the institution. We never had any graffiti at the college, and it was because the feelings of the faculty and staff were transferred to the students, I believe. I'm still very proud of the college. I still wear my lapel pin for my years of service. I'm still contacted by some of the retired police, sheriff's deputies, Texas Rangers that were actually students in my class, which they remind me weren't much, but at least we had classes. I've had a great career, and I'm very happy to be invited back for this 75th anniversary.